Hello, and welcome to Tips and Tools for Sunday School, where we're training teachers and building programs for life transformation. And I'm your host, Coach Patti. Thank you so much for joining us here in our community. Make sure you like and follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube page, and come back for our content. We are in our series called Serving with Excellence. Serving with excellence. And we have defined excellence as efficiency, effectiveness, and engagement. So on today, we want to deal with the first one, which is efficiency. How are we being efficient? And when I say efficiency, I say books, budgets, and buildings. Okay, books, budget, and buildings. When we talk about books, we are talking about, do you have all of the resources that you need in order to operate efficiently? You have enough books, teachers, tools. What do you have all that you need? Have you made an assessment about what do you need to operate? And then based on that assessment, do you have not only enough to cover, but enough if something should happen in an emergency that your operation can still run? Budget. I often say, I can tell how important Christian education is to you based on the budget that it is assigned, if it even has a budget. It is important that you budget for your vision. If it's important, then you will fund the vision. And then once you get your budget, then make sure you operate within that budget plan, keep receipts, to make sure you work with your financial counterpart. And lastly, buildings. Now, before we start talk about physical buildings, but we also have to talk about the virtual environment that we are now engaging with our students. So does both your physical and your digital teaching environment, is it conducive to the class that you're teaching? Are you familiar with the digital environment? Are you able to use all of the tools and techniques that are available in that environment? How are your students able to properly engage in that digital environment? And if you're coming into a physical building, please make sure that the classroom is welcoming. Make sure that the environment isn't too hot, isn't too cold. You have proper lighting, that the classroom is decorated to for the student. Depending on the age of your student, you want to make sure that your classroom is inviting and is visually attractive. Okay, so this is what we talk about: efficiency. How are you operating? How are you using your time and your resources efficiently? All right, so that is our tip today. Thank you so much for joining us for Tips and Tools for Sunday School, where we are training teachers and building programs for life transformation. And we will see you next time.